Hi guys, it's my birthday. I'm gonna write that, cause yes, it's. I wonder who's up. This is my birthday cake, and I'm eating it. It looks gross, but it's so good. I made it, and it's been in the fridge all night. I had a crazy birthday party yesterday. I'm recovering, but there's no alcohol at my birthday party. It was all just amazingness, and there was some CBD, THC stuff, but no alcohol. And then I stayed up really late and cleaned till 5 a.m. Went to bed and slept for like 7 hours. Woke up at 1 p.m. Stayed in bed and daydreamed. And now I'm up. It's 3 p.m. That's what I call a birthday. I look beautiful, thank you. I have literally no makeup, nothing on, but whatever. My birthday. Balloons. My birthday party was amazing. I will be posting pictures and showing you guys like Insta stories. We did meditation, we did yoga, we did breath work, we did sound bath, we had amazing speakers, we had intention setting. Have you seen, thank you, Susan. Have you seen the blood moon yesterday? The eclipse? It was so powerful. And it was right above us as we were meditating and doing breath work. It was incredible. Thank you. This is vegan cake. And it's so good. It's walnut. Hi, Jerry. Walnuts, chili, orzechy włoskie. Walnuts, and it's vegan butter, the cream, with coconut powder, lemon, sugar. I had like the best dream too. It was such a good dream that I didn't want to get out of bed. It was like thank you, universe, for giving me this amazing dream for my birthday. Yeah, thank you. Houston loves me. That's amazing. I don't think I've ever been to Houston. I've been to the airport. That's pretty much it. Olga makes pierogies too. Olga, maybe I can do an episode of Olga doing pierogies. I should do that. I should do an Insta live of pierogi making. Thank you, favorite Irish fan. So it was probably like the best birthday party I've had. I mean, besides my surprise birthday party last year, which was incredible. In Poland. Those surprise parties are always incredible. You're like, I didn't do any work, and all these friends are here, and all this amazing food is here. Because yesterday I did a lot of work for my party. I was so tired for 3 days because I threw my birthday party. There were like 70 people. 70 people. Oh, look at these. Don't worry, these are not permanent. These are tribal markings. You see them? I'll have tattoos for the next day and a half until they wash off. Anyway, thank you. Taste. So, okay, so we had silent disco. Do you guys know what silent disco is? It's basically when you have headphones on yourself and on yourself. Not on me, and other people too. But you had headphones, and there's a DJ, so the music goes into your headphones, but it's not out. So you can walk around, and the range is really, really far. So you can walk around and like jam, and but you're not disturbing anybody else. And when we did yoga and meditation, the teacher was able to talk through the headphones. So you got the instructions from the teacher, but you didn't disturb anybody. It was amazing. And then the sound bath, which is all these gongs and all these instruments, they have a certain vibration. It's very, very healing. Just watch my Insta stories on my post next. Like, once I'm done eating my cake, I'm going to look through pictures and post them. Oh my god. I'm a little... Nie piję kawy. Unikam, jak najbardziej. I've been vegan for 8 years. Dziękuję bardzo. Dziękuję. Can you marty me? What does marty mean? Let's get married? Really? Getting married is expensive. This was just my birthday party. Imagine wedding. Just kidding. I'm gonna have a small wedding. Like, what am I gonna do for my wedding? If for my birthday I'm like, I do these crazy things. My wedding, I'll be like having people jump out of the plane as we say vows. What? Like, I want to do something crazy. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's find like the proper groom first. That's why someone wants to jump out of the plane with me. In terms of work, I shot a pilot for Amazon. So we'll see if Amazon likes it enough to make it into a series. So I'll keep you posted on that. Catching up. Long live the queen. That's right. So do you, Ed? A znacie mojego brata? Bratową? Czy nie? Szalejowe rzeczy takie małe miejsce, chyba się wszyscy znają tam. Czy będę na premierze Singli 3? Nie planuję. Maybe I'll come to Houston. Yes, I am single. No, I'm happy about it. Because, yeah, you're only miserable when you're single, when you're like dating douches and stuff. And like, I don't date douches. I go on dates, and if I don't like them, bye. I don't get myself into a point where I'm like, ugh. Yeah, it's when the heart hurts. Well, it's mostly your ego anyway. That's when you're like, ain't it meant to be single? But other than that, if you have an amazing life, great friends, and you're nurturing your soul all the time, you're fine. Waiting for the right person. Thank you. No, this is actually walnut cake. Well, it's a fake tattoo. Just for the night. Because I want to be dangerous. No, this is like a spiritual tattoo. It's called tribal marking. I do like pizza, but I have vegan pizza. Dziękuję za pozdrowienia. O, dziękuję. Olga Orosz. Już nie mogę czytać. To już ten wiek jest. 38 lat? Już nie widzę małych literek. Dziękuję ci, dziękuję. The cake recipe. It's a secret family recipe. It actually came out really good. Is it just this piece right here is probably like 3,000 calories. Just want to say that. Most likely. But you know what? Who cares? It's my birthday. I'm eating it. Hello, Rob. Do I play in porno? No. Help. Help me. Reading. I love pistachios. Z widzenia znasz moją rodzinkę. Jak jestem polskim, to bywam w Solejówku bardzo często. O Jezu, czy mam gorsze momenty? Zapytaj się mojej mamy. Non-stop mam gorsze momenty. Tylko, że właśnie ja nad tym pracuję, wiem co z tym zrobić. Na przykład, so some of you may know I have a nerve issue. Just touching this, which I won't, really hurts. It sends like a jolt. So when I'm eating, I have to kind of eat with this side. But I also took a painkiller today. So I'm a little bit better. Like, I'm not dealing with this nerve pain today. So, that's been a little tricky for me. But I'll heal it. I'm going to definitely heal I don't care what the doctors say. The doctor said you can't heal it. I'm going to fucking heal this motherfucker. Because I want to feel my face. I mean, you can't feel your face here, this part. Like, making out is not really fun if you don't feel 1/4 of your face. No, not saying that's the only reason why I want to feel it and get this. First of all, I don't want to feel pain. And then, I just want to fix it so I have so I feel normal again. I haven't felt normal for the last 3 months. Longer than that. Well, since I had a huge party yesterday, I'm not going to be going out tonight. I literally want to just chill. I never chill. I'm one of those people and I still have some work to do and I have a funny video to prepare for you guys. I have to edit it. So watch out for my video tomorrow. My birthday video. And then I want to look through all the pictures from the party and post stuff. And I had amazing sponsors. GT Kombucha. Diego Olraf was doing our breathwork sound bath. Nina Hayes was doing yoga and intent bracelets. It was amazing. I couldn't have asked for a better birthday, seriously. And my friends were, it was just great. Yeah, there were some people that were not here, which I wish they were there, but you can't have everything. And it was amazing. So I'm gonna take a day off. I'm gonna take a bath. We didn't end up in jacuzzi, so the jacuzzi is all heated. I might go do some jacuzzi action. Alright, reading comments. To jak się dostałam do twojej twarzy? No, zadzwonili do mnie. O, to jest taki mini tatuaż. Tylko, że to jest tylko na chwilę. Dziękuję za życzenia wszystkie bardzo, bardzo. O, Izabella. No nie, już widzę efekty wieku trochę, ale też nie mogę narzekać, bo nie jest naprawdę źle. I will check my DM from you. Thank you. Absolutely 3,000 calories I'm gonna burn out dancing, for sure. Just even the last 3 days prepping this party was Ja zrobiłam ciasto, ja upiekłam. Przepis mojej mamy. My feet, not so great, especially after 2 days of running around and, oh shit, my phone is getting a little, excuse me. I don't have a proper thing for it. Hold on. Shit. Sorry. Technical difficulties, I'm sorry. Thank you. Oh my god. I ate too much of the cake. I'm Alright, slow down on the cake, Miko. It's the first thing I've had today all day was the birthday cake. I was like, fuck it. I'm not making my smoothie today. No, birthday cake is my breakfast. That's right. Czy mnie boli? Nie, niestety. Tylko cały czas mam to takie dziwne uczucie, jak tylko dotyka. So it's like the feeling, the nerve feeling. Like if I just touch here, normal. Here, there's numbness that's also together with sharp pain. Like needles when I touch it. Ugh. It's like nauseating. But if I take, well, there is a pain medication that I can take all the time, like for the rest of my life to get rid of the pain. But I don't want to do that. No, so I'm really hoping to heal it because right now I take like ibuprofen if it gets bad. And today it was a little bit bad, but zaczęłam z aktorsem, ojej, znaczy 18 tutaj w Stanach. Okay, my rooftop. Wait, I'm gonna post a picture of, you might even see it here. I had a leak over there. Crazy. Like a balloon, like what you see a balloon here? It was underneath from filled with water. I'm gonna post it, you will not believe it. So I have some roof damage after the rain, unfortunately. Tak, kurna, z wami gadam, tylko trochę nie mogę nadążyć nad komentarzami. Relax, okay? Yeah, I'm gonna relax in the jacuzzi. Since it's all heated and everything. Hold on. O, dziękuję za zaproszenie na regenerację do kliniki. Hold on. Catching up in the comments. Jaki kosmetyk używam? Przede wszystkim chodzę do kliniki Mirackiego i u Mirackiego robię różne lasery na twarz i też produkty Arkony, takie naturalne. Ale no te lasery to jest tak naprawdę, no mówmy się. Which dress am I wearing? You mean dress size, or that's a little weird to ask a girl. Or is this is not a dress? This is a onesie, a pajama, because it's a pajama party. New York City, I'm not planning on right now, but maybe. Jestem weganką od 8 lat. Which fashion brands are I like? That's a good question. I'm not really married to one fashion brand. I like fashion brands that are... No, I actually design a lot of my own clothes and then have like a, like a tailor make it for me. The paint was the bubble, but it was water. It was 7 buckets of water that came out of there. It was like I was having a shower underneath my roof. I'm not even exaggerating. I'm gonna post these pictures. You guys are gonna be like, what? Like, I don't know how is it very strong paint that it actually held so much, but hello, Mississippi. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, PK, you're a little creepy, so trochę relax. Cześć, Mariusz. Thank you, Jerry. Z Łodzi, urodziłam się w Łodzi. I want more cake. I'm getting nauseous from the cake, but I want more cake. One more. Just one more. One more bite, and that's it. I promise. No, that's it. Tak, ćwiczę. Staram się 5 razy w tygodniu ćwiczyć, ale wychodzi mi tak 4. 3 razy w tygodniu na pewno ćwiczę. ciężarki, pilates. Biegam też trochę, ale nie lubię. Nie lubię cardio w ogóle. Dziękuję. Pozdrowienia z Londynu. So cute. Dziękuję. Tak, urodziłam się w Łodzi. Myśmy mieszkali tylko tam 3 lata. A potem się do Warszawy przeprowadziliśmy i no ja do Stanów się przeprowadziłam, jak miałam 15 lat. Czyli bardzo długo temu. Wiele lat temu. 23 lata temu. I moved to America 23 years ago. That's just insane. That's like a whole adult person, 23 years. I moved to America an adult person years ago. That's crazy. That is absolutely insane. I was underneath my report. I was sitting on my couch and I'm like, what's this? And I'm like, what the hell? I might show it to you guys. Hold on. Just because it's unreal. Oh, well, what you're going to see is only like 1/4 of what it was. Hold on. Can you see this? You can't see it. Oh, here. So this is really just like 1/4 of what it was. It was this deep. Isn't that crazy? Filled with water, and I was standing here like with buckets. Truth and lying. Oh my God, let's have a dance party. I'm kidding. Ow! Oh, I'm too tired. I'm too tired. All right. Co jem dobrego? Piśne ciasto urodzinowe, które zresztą sama upiekłam. Mieszkam w West Hollywood. Mam obywatelstwo i takie. Chicago, dziękuję. Bardzo lubię Chicago. I was in Chicago, stuck in Chicago for a night at the end of the year. Rob the Millionaire, thank you. Yes. Yeah, I think America won on the whole exchange between. I would like to say I contributed to at least the entertainment world in the U.S. A little bit. Oh my God. No, honestly. Someone was like, I wish you health in my messages, and then like, and an Oscar. I'm like, when I really think about it, I'm like, it would be nice to get like an Oscar or a Golden Globe or something, but like, I really want a Nobel Peace Prize. Like, let's just be honest. That's what you want. Like, everyone should want that. Everyone should be like, I want a Nobel Peace Prize. That means you actually did something really amazing for the world. Or just be nominated. Like, my fellow Polish person. You guys know what I'm talking about. That's what I want to achieve, something that's going to help the humanity. Yeah, I want to be in a great movie. Fine. But, now it happens that I am an entertainer, so I have to, combine it somehow. Hence my inspiring posts. Do you think I could possibly get a Nobel Peace Prize for my inspiring Instagram posts? Do you think? It's the first step in the right direction. Okay, catching up on the posts. Comments. Mam problem z zrozumieniem, okej. Am I popping into the Oscars this year? Not likely. First of all, to go to the Oscars, unless you're nominated or a part of a movie that's nominated, kind of shitty to go. You're sitting like way back somewhere. You don't really have access. I mean, I guess you could say, but I'm not I don't get impressed by meeting like famous people. I'm like, I'm working with them, fun. But just to meet someone, I'm like, I really don't care. Unless there's someone I'm like really looking up to and I want to have an actual conversation, not like just like, oh, hi, nice to meet you. I'm such a huge fan. Like, I just could care less about that interaction. So, Oscars, and it's all work. Like, you have to get dressed and made up and everything. For me, events are like, it's work, guys. Like, it's work. It's getting dressed up and everything. That's why, like, my birthday party, I'm like, I'm not even going to get dressed up. I'm just going to wear, like, a turtleneck. I just want to be comfortable. It's my party. So, FYI. Dziękuję, Pietrzyk Jolanto. Fajny projekt w Polsce? Bardzo możliwe. Can I do a British accent? Yeah, I can't do it right now because it's not going to be perfect and it's not going to be a good indication of what I can do. But in Clash of the Titans, if you see the deleted scenes with Athena, Clash of the Titans, you can hear my British accent. Actually, there's another film I did a British accent on. I've done a bunch. I'm a big accent person. Russian, the easiest for me. French, easy. British is pretty easy, but there's like different British accents to do. So, next question. Dziękuję, Ewy Krys. Zaraz powiem, jak wracam do siebie po kryzysie. Dziękuję, Izabella Szcześniak. Dziękuję. So, someone asked me some ideas for getting back on your feet if you had a bad thing. First of all, one thing you have to remember, because people don't, we and I go through this all the time, so I'm like very wise when I talk about it, but sometimes I'm like, you're doing the same damn thing. We identify ourselves with our feelings. We feel sad. We're like, we are sadness. Always just don't say, I am sad. Just take that out of the thing. Say, I feel sad. I feel angry. Don't say, I am sad, I am angry. You are not it. You just feel it. First, number one rule, because you have to reprogram it. You feel it. I feel sad. I feel this. Don't say, I am sad. I am angry. Don't say that, first of all. Then it's like, oh, that part of you is sad, is like experiencing that, right? And then go, okay, how do I go from like the biology point of view, vibrational thing? What can you do to make yourself feel better? Go out into the nature. The minute you go outside of your house and deal with other people, with nature, with dogs, you will feel 20% better, I guarantee you. Sitting in your house with your freaking thoughts and your texts and your little research on Google and whatever like you're obsessing about causes depression. Leave your house. Number one rule, leave your house. Go shopping. Just interaction with other people will take you out of your shit. So that's number one. So deal with just the first kind of like getting the first bump out of. Then do something good for yourself. Nurture yourself. Don't go drinking. Don't take drugs. Because that's just prolonging the healing. Do something good for yourself. Do yoga. Like, obviously, the most amazing is like meditation, everything. But sometimes you don't feel like doing it. But do something good to yourself. Like, get a juice. Just something that's good. Get a massage. Go swim. Do something good for yourself. Read stuff. Read inspiring things. Watch inspiring things on YouTube. Just kind of leave your mind for a second. Just let something else outside heal you. Once you get into like the normal groove, right? Then what you can do is start healing and figuring out why this thing triggered you and what you can do in yourself to heal it. And guys, every single time something happens in my life, and it could be someone disappointing me, someone disappointed me tremendously, and it's like, fuck, it hurts. It's definitely not my fault per se. You're like, I didn't do it, someone disappointed me. But it is your fault because you created that experience. A part of you inside, because it's all, everything in front, it's like everything that happens is a reflection, right? So there's a part of you that believes something, so that part creates the outer world, a reflection. So you see it. It's like, oh, this person, I don't know, cheated on me. This person, you know, I don't know, said bad things about me. The logical mind goes like, well, that's not my fault. It's this person's fault. But the truth is, you are the reason for it because it's you, something inside of you that created, that attracted this experience. That's why they call it law of attraction. It's actually not so much attraction, it's a reflection, just so you know. But it's easier to understand to like that you're attracting this. So you go, you have to get rid of that. Like I had a couple of experiences, not really bad, but I was like, oh, I was disappointed in this and that, and like obviously not my fault, but I'm like, well, part of me, this is me creating this experience. So it could be something in your childhood that said, you don't deserve to be treated this, you know, in a good way, or men are bad, or men always cheat, or maybe your dad cheated on your mom, or, you know, something, you observed it. So part of you believes that, so this is how you're going to see your world. It's going to keep appearing. So the ultimate truth is that you need to heal that part of yourself. Otherwise, you're going to keep experiencing it. Sorry. That's why most people's lives don't change. Because even if they do yoga, meditation, they feel better for a little bit. Then something happens again. It's like, you're like, why is this happening again? Well, because you didn't heal that. You didn't figure out what part of you caused it. Get it? Do you get it? I don't know if I'm explaining it right. Now you might ask, well, how do you heal it? That's the tricky part. First of all, you have to figure out what it is, right? So for example, in my life, I was told in ballet school, like, you're never going to be enough. You don't have the body for to be a dancer, because I wasn't flexible. And part of me, and I was never number one. I was like second. Like, wasn't the best. Second best. Number two, place 3, but never first. And like that thing just stayed. And like a lot of times I create experiences in work where I'm like second or third. Why? Although I do everything that, you know, would say number one. So I have to heal that part. First of all, you realize, you're like, oh, that's where it comes from. Second of all, you start reprogramming your mind. Because what you can do, and it's very powerful, seems crazy, but trust me, it's very powerful. What you can do is you can tell yourself a different story. Let's say your parents, your dad, you know, beat your mom and was, you know, aggressive towards her. You go into like a meditation state, and there's a lot of things and videos you can watch on YouTube that will, for free, help you reprogram your mind. Where you go there and you tell yourself, you just picture your dad coming home and like not being drunk, and being loving, and you're fat. Like you have to reprogram your mind. Your subconscious mind, remember, your subconscious mind does not understand words. So you can be like, I am happy, I deserve wealth, I deserve happiness and love. Nothing will happen, because your subconscious doesn't really respond to your words. Are very powerful and their frequency, but to reprogram your mind, words won't really do much. You have to have pictures of something in your mind. So you picture it like a movie, and you start feeling like, oh, what a great family life I had. Oh, I was so happy as a kid. Oh, and then we went there. You just tell yourself a different story until your subconscious believes it. Once it believes it, you're going to stop attracting these things. You will, because it all comes from your mind. Just know that. all the illness, someone hitting you, beating you, killing you, it all comes from you. I know it's horrible to think because you're like, that's so not fair. It's not fair. World is not fair. Get used to it. But you can change it. That's the best part. It requires work. It's not just sitting, wishing for it. You got to do the work. If you do the work, I promise, things change. It changed for me. Trust me. Things are not yet perfect. They will never be perfect because you always want to achieve more. But they really have changed for me. I've erased so many patterns in my life. I'm still fighting with some patterns, which is like insane. But sometimes be patient because you might erase a pattern, but you're like, I still don't have exactly what I want. Yeah, but appreciate the fact that you're not attracting shitty people, shitty situations. Be appreciative of that. That means like, wow, I used to have the pattern of attracting and getting in relationships with alcoholics, drug addicts, all the time. It seemed like, oh my God, this guy's great. Oh, it's amazing. And then like, oh shit, he's got a coke problem. And then and it would just end up in these, and I'm like, what part of me wants that experience? What the hell? And I healed it, and I don't do it. First of all, I'm not attracted to these people at all. Just zero attraction. Second of all, they're not even part of my circle. It just changed dramatically. But I did a lot of work on that. Do I attract only perfect people? No, but I've been attracting lately amazing experiences of like, even men treating me in such amazing, perfect way that like, oh, thank you. Like I must have changed something inside of me that, that attracts these experiences. So that was a very long answer to one question. I'm probably like an hour behind of like comments, but all right, I'm gonna try to catch up. Rozumie języka, oglądać trzeba filmy amerykańskie. Dziękuję za wszystkie życzenia. Yeah. I wonder if they have deleted scenes from Clash of the Titans on YouTube. They might. I actually never checked, but my shoe size, my feet are not beautiful. Okay, you have not seen my feet. Okay, they're not. A lot of things are cute about me, not my feet. Touching my feet is not pleasant. Looking. Alexa, next song. A little too loud for me. My feet are not cute. But to answer your question, 6.5, 7 size. That's good that you're not sad. If you have anything, you feel sad. Tak, mam mózg zupełnie pohamowany, cholera jasna. Nie da się tego zatrzymać, tego toku myślenia. Yeah, I should put it in a book, but honestly, like, a lot of smart people wrote this book. I think I will write something once I have, I guess I do have a different way of, I feel like the way I transcribe it and, like, talk about it, that's more unique, because a lot of people are, like, very serious about this shit. And it's like, you can't be so serious. You can't be so serious about life. You cannot. Just get, like, lightness, first of all. Just start just going, like, oh, make fun of yourself for obsessing about, especially the small things. You have to go, like, oh my God, I can't believe you're still thinking about this. Like, okay, get over it. And just keep getting a little lighter. And that's, I feel like, if I'm ever going to write a book or do something, and I am working on something that's not a book, but something that incorporates all of this, it's going to be the main difference will be that my approach is to treat it with a sense of humor. Because the minute you make it lighter, oh my God, it just becomes so much better. And just don't treat everything so seriously, and people, and yourself especially. Just don't treat yourself, you're just not so serious. This is not, when we leave to go to another dimension, we're going to be like, oh my God, I can't believe I wasted so much time worrying about this. Worrying about how I look, what do people think of me? I could have been looking at a fucking sunset. Seriously. Like, think about it. How many hours I spent, like, obsessing about someone, like, looking at their Instagram, and, like, I could be outside looking at freaking nature. making out with dogs on the street, which is something I do. Yet, no, you're sitting at home. Like, what? So, those are the things, personally, I try to, like, change in my life. Be like, stop this obsessiveness. Okay. Because you can't. You just have to tell yourself, stop. Next question. Na początku straszne, tak. With my favorite flower, convalia, which I think is lily. Is it? Yeah, okay. I am reading the comments. If I'm quiet, which is rare when I'm quiet, that means I'm reading the comments. Make other feel the moment. Yes. I am doing great. Thank you. You love listening to me? Huh, thank you. I appreciate that. I will do more lives, guys. You know, it's funny. This is another thing that, like, and it, like, sometimes I'm like, oh, I want to do a live, but I'm like, I look like shit. Like, today I was like, I didn't put makeup on. I'm like, fuck it. I want to contribute to people. And if I have something to say, if I can help you in some way, I'm like, fuck it, I'm going to look like whatever and still do live. So sometimes I haven't been doing lives because I'm like, I look like mess. And, but I think I'll just do more and just relax about this whole thing. I am pretty happy. I do have days where I'm not happy and I was very overwhelmed. A lot of things with my house this week. I was just like, how is this possible? The leak, you know, and all of it is really, it's money. Like, again, it's just, like, I had a boyfriend once that used to say, Izabella, it's just money. Like, if I would obsess about something, he'd say, Izabella, it's just money. You know, and I'd be like, it's true. Like, money can be made, money can be won, money can be given. It's just money. Yeah. Most people don't have enough, or they feel like they don't have enough. But at the end of it, it's not like a health thing or something that you don't quite have control over. Like, you can create it. So, but I had this situation, I had another situation. It was like pretty overwhelming. I was overwhelmed, and my mouth, my nerve here, it's been very painful, which is making me, on the scale from 1 to 10, it's like at 4. When I touch it. When I don't touch it, it's like annoying too. So it's like, but when I touch it, it's 4 to 5. But on a general basis, I'm very happy and very light about stuff. And my wish for myself this year for my birthday was not to be my own enemy. Because it's us, no one else. Remember, you want to change your life? Don't wait for anybody else. You change you. That's it. That's really the only power you have. People can change. People can... But it only starts with you. Like that, your circumstances will change if you change you. For sure, there's no other way. That's how it is. It's not some... It's physics. It's mechanics. It's just we feel so isolated and like, it's me against the world, and we don't understand that this is you, what you see around you. Just picture a huge mirror around you. And the mirror reflects your beliefs, what you think of the world. It reflects that completely. And if something's like, whoa, that's weird, that means it's a deep belief that you didn't even know you had. Those are the worst. Because sometimes you're like, yeah, I know I think people suck. I know I think people are terrible and they, whatever, steal. But those beliefs were like, I didn't know I had it. I guess it was acquired in the womb or something. Clicked on something and disappeared. Anyway, so you can actually get stuff from your mother and your grandma. I don't know if you read my post about your grandma actually carried you for the first 4 months as well, because when a fetus is, I don't want to like say it wrong, but basically when you're created, the egg with you is created in the baby at 4 months. No, it's 5 months, right? So the last 4 months of your grandma's pregnancy, you were already in your mom's belly, in the thing. How crazy is that? That means everything that your grandma, for that last 4 months of her pregnancy, thought about, experienced, and then of course your mother, all of that is part of your DNA. What? You're not fighting your own demons, you're fighting like 2 other people's demons? Again, have I mentioned life is not fair? But it's part of the fun. That's how God created it. So we're like trying to figure this out. But once you do figure it out, it's great. It's a game. It's all a game. All of this, it's almost like a game. Just learn to play it really well. Oh, thank you, thank you. All right, catching on the comments from like probably 20 minutes ago, but dobranoc wszystkim, którzy już idą spać, oczywiście. Dziękuję, Ewa. Oh, that's so funny that Alexa That's hilarious. I always wonder what happens if I say her name on a live. W Krakowie, jak będę, to będę dawać znać i wtedy pisz do mnie. I na pewno pogadamy. Oh, it's me, Kinga. Thank you. I will try to be back. What about if you're already outside and you can't get inside? Oh, you mean when you go out into the world and you can't get inside? Well, you piss someone off, they won't let you in. Tak, czujesz smutek, nie jesteś smutkiem, czujesz smutek. Oh, thank you. Yeah, makeup, no makeup. I mean, it does make a difference, but I'm trying to be less judgmental about myself. Because it's another thing. If you're judgmental about yourself, if you're worried about how you look and people will actually judge you more. If you're like, I don't give a shit, people won't judge you as much because it's all energy. So if you feel you're like, I am fat, people are gonna be like, she's fat. Like, think about it. It's literally a mirror. Everything is a mirror. If you're like, I fucking rock, people will go like, I don't know, she rocks. Okay, so my Wi-Fi went out for a second. I'm back though. I love this song. Okay, trying to catch up on the comments. Thank you. Liverpool. Amazing. Yeah, God is kind of he's like, oh my God, what can I do to make it a little bit more challenging so they don't go get bored with their life? Like, God is not that because again, we think bad, good, emotions, this. God does not think that way. He doesn't think good, bad. It's all energy. It's all one thing. But being in that, and also remember, one more thing because I don't want to forget that. That's one of the most important things that you can do for yourself, and it's so important. Okay, your heart, there's a reason why heart is projected in such a, people always draw hearts and everything. So our heart energy is extremely powerful. So a couple of times a day, just feel your heart and just feel love in your heart. If you're working on something specific, you want to bring abundance to your life, meaning more money, okay? Feel in your heart what it would feel like if you're you have everything and you're being taken care of in that freedom, because you don't want actual money. No one wants that. What are you going to do with it? If you can't spend it, you want the feeling that it gets you. Remember that. So chase the feeling inside and just whatever it is. And if you want a partner, right? If you want a loving, just feel that, what it would be like to be with that person, what you would do, and get that feeling. It's actually the visualization is only important because it creates the feeling. Not just if you're just watching, it doesn't matter. But if you're creating that feeling, this is what actually shifts things, just so you know. It's almost like your head is connected to your heart, and then your heart, dong, is the thing that accelerates everything. So a couple of times a day, just feel what you want to feel at all times. Just make that feeling. That might be one of the most important things I've said in this whole live, seriously, because that is by far the most powerful thing that I've noticed for like fast manifestation. And then working on like reprogramming, that takes a little longer because it's like ingrained in you. And like for grandma, like Carrie June, she had some, like our grandmas went through war. So like a lot of that is in us, like that survival instinct, you know? Something to think about. Okay. You love my hot, sexy body. So not in the subject of what I'm talking about, but thank you. Do I find challenging? I actually don't. I'm always the first one to say like, you know what? I'm sorry. It was my fault. Like I want to say that because then at least I'm like I have a much easier time taking responsibility for my own shit and be like, could have done that better. Like, yes, I could have. Or like, shit, I was selfish in this moment. Like, I don't have a problem with that. Most people that I know do have a problem with that, and it drives me nuts. Like, that's one thing that's like a big, like if someone says to me, you know what, like this one person, for example, the other day was supposed to do something for me, like a job, and then they got a better job with more money, and I was like, and they just canceled me. I'm like, and they try to like blame it on me, like it was like my fault because I didn't pay them fast enough. I'm like, you just sent me the invoice. What the hell? You canceled because you got a better job. Like that's okay. Just tell me that. Don't like make it like it's not my fault. You should. If someone said that to me, I'd be like, sucks, but I get it. And if someone tries to put that on me, that gets me really mad. But I'm also working on that, not to be even triggered by that. So, you know, because I'm like, yes, what's right is right. Because I have this like righteous mind and like, fight for it's stupid. It's all ego. Bullshit. There's no such thing as honor and like bullshit. Pride. No, forget it. It's all ego. That it will only cause you pain. Ever things about it. Absolutely, you're totally right. Yes. That's the whole thing about like racism, like even attachment to the skin, your skin color. Because people are like proud and like, no, try not to be attached to it. Because that attachment also attaches you to all the pain and everything. You're subscribing yourself to that. Don't subscribe yourself. I don't want to subscribe myself to the pain of like Polish people suffering. Not that I'm like disrespecting. No, I just don't want to subscribe to it because I don't want to like put this on my shoulders. Don't. We're all one. We're all kind of, it's just like little souls traveling between things. And if you're very on a high frequency vibration, you can actually like enter a bird and be a bird for like a minute. Apparently. Never been able to achieve it. Not that it's my goal, but that's when you really are enlightened. You get to experience these things and you realize like, oh shit, we are all one. But you don't want to be merging through things if you don't know what you're doing, but that's a whole other subject. I would date a non-celebrity. Of course I would date. I've dated I've dated probably mostly non-celebrities. I've dated celebrities, but I've dated mostly non-celebrities. And to be honest with you, dating like an actor or even like, well, anyone who's like in the arts and like works with their face, not as attractive to me, because it's like if a guy has to sort of obsess about the way he looks, or it's a turn off for me. Maybe if they were great, like I would maybe get over it. It's probably one of these things where if I really fell in love with someone and they had that part of them, I would probably like get over it. But it's a little attractive to me. So, thank you. Yeah, we're all human, and we're just connected, and this is what's so beautiful. That another thing that if you feel disconnected, right? Like the feeling of separation comes from thinking you're alone fighting this battle and it's you against the world. Try to, even the people that hurt you, just try to find compassion for them in like, think of them and recognize their pain. Like, wow, they're to cause this to you. Fuck, they gotta be in pain. Like, let's say someone stole from you. For them to go and take something that's not theirs and know that it's gonna hurt you, that's a lot of pain and stuff. Yeah, like, it's not right, but that's a lot of pain that someone has to be in to do something like that. So to feel compassion towards them, feel that pain and connect with that. Like, wow, shit, there must be in pain. And I feel that pain too. And that's it. Because that compassion, first of all, it'll just release a lot of things for you. Holding on to anger won't do you any good for sure. It won't really do them unless you're a witch. And sometimes I'm a bit of a witch. So if I'm really mad at someone, they can get hurt. Like, seriously. And it's not me intentionally doing it at all. But this has happened when I was really mad at someone and I was just like, fighting. I don't do that anymore, so it hasn't happened in a while because I do realize, like, this stuff is powerful. And first of all, I realize how bad it is for me, so selfishly, I don't want to be angry at someone. And you feel it. For me, I feel it in my stomach. I'm like, and it's just like grows inside of me. Not good. Not good. First thing, you just like, you release the stomach and you release that. And you go, okay, there must be a lot of pain. Like, I wouldn't want to be, I never wanted to be in such pain to do something like this to hurt me. Like, and whenever someone hurts me, I'm like, they must be in a lot of pain to do something like that. And like, you let go. And then you go, okay, still, I created this experience. Somehow I attracted this experience. So which part of me thinks this is what I deserve? Which part of me thinks, I can't get better and I should be punished for something? And that's when you do the real healing. So this never happens to you again. That's it. Stop worrying about the other people, blaming them, trying to figure shit out. Just let them go. Let it go. Let go of all the, anger, resentments. It won't do you any good. It's not going to change them. And actually, if you're in conflict with someone, I was once in a conflict with the neighbor. It was a long time ago. And I would, instead of like being like, this is wrong what they're doing, I was just like, let go and like picture their pain. Like, wow, there must be a lot of pain to be so like mean and like, and then I would just send them love and like, and have like, just like cut the ribbon between us. So it's like, just send them love and just stop the obsessing and the anger. And things just resolved. You're like, I didn't have to do anything. Like, they're just like, could it be a coincidence? Maybe, but I don't think so. I think it was just me energetically changing it, so I wasn't like fueling this whole thing. So, feel your heart. I have to go because it's like it's telling me that means I've been on this for an hour, guys. It's crazy. I have to wrap up. So, let go. Think of pain, another person's pain. If you're angry at them, connect to that. And then feel your heart and whatever emotion, it's the most important thing. Like a quick manifestation. Just a couple of times a day. Feel in your heart what you want to feel for as long as you can. And that's extremely powerful. So, okay. My hair is lovely. Okay, that's a joke. But I appreciate it. Since it's my birthday, I appreciate it. So, thank you guys so much. Thank you for being with me on my birthday. My birthday dance. Mr. Brightside, thank you. Yeah, and watch out for my new video coming tomorrow. Funny, super funny. And share all my stuff. If you like it, share it. So I'm going to make more of it. Share it with friends. That's how Instagram works. That's what helps me. If you share it. Okay? Love you so much. And write me DMs if you have any more questions.